Wednesday morning, everybody. December 21st. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. And if I were you, I would make a trip to Ace Hardware Marketplace for all the supplies you need for this incoming winter storm. Not so much snow shovels. It's not going to be a shovelable snow that's coming. And as I've been saying the last few days, this is all going to be about impact from the cold and the wind, the temperatures, just how brutal and really seriously dangerous it is going to be if you're outdoors late Thursday night into Friday, really even Saturday, Christmas Eve day. We're not going to see above freezing temperatures once this plunge comes in until maybe Monday, maybe. So I want to start this morning, and this is a map I haven't used before, but I wanted to show you the impact. Again, this is showing potential impact from this storm that's coming in over the next several days. The blue indicates where we're going to see some impact from a combination of snow, extreme wind, and extreme cold. And right now we're on the lowest level of that impact. But you do see once you go out of Warren County and you go up towards, say, Litchfield and Morgantown and over to Todd County and parts of Western Kentucky, then you see another two levels coming in here, more of an extreme impact from a little bit more snow and a little bit more icy roads, a little bit more in the way of wind as this system comes in. So if you're going south, say toward Nashville or Middle Tennessee or further south, there's going to be, even there, there's going to be some minimal low end impacts. But if you're going anywhere west or north, you're going to run into problems. And this is beginning Thursday. The timing now a little more in focus. The timing looks to be a little later in the day on Thursday. I think Thursday is going to be a warm, windy, rainy day at first. And then by evening, after dark, is when the transition is going to take place for us. Okay. So that's the way it looks right now. Look back here, just north of Kansas City. Whew, that's an area that is just going to be hammered with severe ice, snow, combination of wind, below zero temperatures. This shows you potential impact that this storm is going to make in our region. So that's the way it looks now. By this time tomorrow, it could look a little bit better, a little bit worse for us here in Southern Kentucky. So that's the way it looks right now. As far as the radar satellite, you can see behind me, everything's fine today. We're talking sunshine. There may be a few drifting clouds, but look at all the warnings that are out already. Some of you, especially Western Kentucky, are under winter storm watches and wind warnings. I mean, it's crazy the stuff that's coming in. So let's break it down for you. Let me show you the 10-day stretch, and this is where things are. I've I've not seen a scale like this. A 10-day stretch in which we go from warm-ish 50s, mild, we'll call it, today, tomorrow. Then it comes crashing down again on this chart. You've got to look at it this way. Everything's a little bit skewed, okay? So here's today, say 50. We hit 53 yesterday. We got a little bit warmer than we thought we would, which was fine. It felt good. 53, the high yesterday, 48. Now keep in mind, 48 is where we should be this time of the year. So we were 5 degrees above average yesterday. But tonight we're going to get down to about 40. I think this is going to be more 40 than 37. Then 51 tomorrow with rain to start. Okay. But then by Thursday night into Friday morning, goose egg, 0. Then we go to 11 for a high on Friday, back down to 3 Friday night. Here's Christmas Eve, Saturday, 17 to 6. When you wake up Sunday morning for Christmas morning, it is going to be 6 or around 6, still single digits. The winds will die down and it won't be below 0 wind chills, but it's still going to be extremely cold. And there may be that light coating of snow that we get Thursday night that's going to linger. As you can see, we're not going to get above freezing until, like I said, Monday. And even then, just barely. 32 is the freezing point. Then we start a big warming trend. Look at that. We hop right back into the 40s, 50s, even approaching 60 by New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day look warm. So warm or mild, crash, warm again. That's your 10-day stretch right there. It's going to be a wild ride to close out the year, I'm telling you. Crazy stuff. All right, get to the details here. Here we go with current temperatures as of 5 o'clock this morning, just after 5 a.m. Much of the state upper teens, as you see some of the brighter purples here, and then the deep blue 20s. So some teens to the east and north, 20s, closer to 30 down near the Tennessee border this morning. How the temperature is going to behave, well, I can show you that. And I can even show you the temperatures and the timing of the big plunge that is coming as we get into tomorrow. Okay, so here we are this morning, starting out in the 20s for the most part here in southern Kentucky, close to. We go into the upper 40s, around 50 for a high today, kind of like yesterday. I think we'll be close 50, 51, 52, 53. Yeah, it's going to be right in there because we have more of a southeast flow of wind, but it's not going to be windy yet today. It'll be maybe a little breezy later in the day, but not as much wind today. All right. It's tomorrow when we start to pick up the wind. So here we go into tonight. We'll drop to about 40, 41, 39, 40, 41. And then here we go into Thursday morning, and we start to climb back into the upper 40s to low 50s. Okay. So we'll go 49, 50, maybe. And you can see off to the left hand side of your screen, here comes that cold air. Now, the timing of this looks to be right after dark on Thursday, tomorrow, around, well, the reason I hesitate is because some of the models want to bring it in quicker, others want to leave it a little bit further behind. But let's say in a window from around dark, which would be 4:30 ish, and then 5, 6 o'clock progressively. Okay. So here we go. Tomorrow evening after dark, 43 still in Bowling Green, but 19 in Paducah. And here we go into midnight tomorrow night, 10. But wait, here's 6 o'clock Friday morning, 1. Just 1 degree. Look at E-Town, 0. Louisville, 1. Evansville, 0. Nashville, even 4. Yeah. And that's not even counting the wind. At this point, the winds will be howling. I'll show you that. The winds will be howling Thursday night into Friday morning, 30, 40, maybe even 50 miles per hour. Ridiculous. So let's go through Friday. This is Friday morning, Friday midday. Oh, it'll be a whopping 7 degrees. By 6 o'clock in the afternoon, or 4:30 or so by sunset, 10. We're going to call that the high for the day on Friday. 10. That's it. Maybe not that, even for some of you. With a light coating of snow on the ground, wind still howling, bitter wind chills. We go down to maybe 5 Friday night into Saturday morning. On Christmas Eve morning, you wake up to 5 and then you see 14 for a high temperature. That's Christmas Eve Saturday. That's it. No, it doesn't go any further than that. Just that's it. Okay, now let me show you this. Okay. I'll show you Let me show you precipitation before I get into the wind chills, okay? So here is the way things look. I've advanced this until midnight tonight. Midnight tonight, we're going to begin to see. Now, notice that 540 line, that freezing line, is north of us. We're in the warmer sector tonight. So everything that falls beneath that 540 line is going to be in the form of rain, okay? So let's advance this from midnight tonight. Some of you will start to get a little bit of light rain to the west of us. And then it starts to overspread the area tomorrow morning. So around this time, and by the time you go to work tomorrow morning, everything's fine. We're warm. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s, close to 50. The winds will start to pick up from the south, and there will be scattered rain showers tomorrow morning. Then we advance on through the day, waiting, waiting, waiting. Watch this 540 freezing line make its approach. Okay. This is getting late in the afternoon and into the early evening hours. Watch what happens. Scattered rain showers, scattered rain showers, scattered rain showers. Here we go. Tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. Where'd it go? Okay. I must have called it the wrong. That's not right. What is this? Okay. Let me back that up again because I don't think I had it on the right timeline. Let me try that again. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. Here we go. Let's advance to Wednesday. Okay. Showers come in. Here we go into Thursday morning. Thursday morning. Da, 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 da. Rain showers. Okay, now I'm on the right. I had my timeline juxtaposed, but now I fixed it. So here we are. This is midday to afternoon, Thursday. Notice that freezing line, the 540, coming closer by late afternoon into the evening, and here it comes. After dark, we stay light rain, then the winds really begin to pick up, and here it comes. Snow. Quick transition. I don't see anything mixed in here for tomorrow afternoon or evening. It's all going to be a quick. Now, you may see a little bit of a mix of rain to snow mixed together, but then it will quickly go to snow. And notice how all these lines are close together. That means incredible winds and bitter wind chills. Okay. So here we go into tomorrow night from midnight, early Friday morning, still leftover snow flurries and snow showers, enough to put down, I would say, a coating up to an inch. I'm going to stick with that. Higher amounts are forecast back into Western Kentucky, where I showed you where the greatest impact is going to be. And these winds from the north and northwest are going to be really, really bitter. You didn't even see all that, did you? I am so sorry. This is embarrassing. I thought I had all that turned on. Oh, okay. Bear with me. So, rain tomorrow, midday, afternoon, drive home. I think you should be able to get home before the the rain changes to snow, but there it is coming in. Pretty, I would say that's a pretty good description of what's going to happen. Now, I want to show you this. Watch the wind. These are wind chills. Okay, let me make sure I turn it on. I wish they would make a better way to do this so I wouldn't have to go in, flip this, do that, and turn it on, turn it off, and all that. But anyway, all right. So here we go. Uh, this I want you to see because more from more than any impact the snow can make, and it'll make some impact, but not as much as you think. It's going to be about the cold and the wind and the impact on the roads that it's going to make. Just that little bit of snow. So here we are. These are wind chills from about 6 o'clock tomorrow evening through the rest of the weekend. Wind chills. So we're at 40. Still good, still with light rain showers. No wind chill yet until the front comes in. And then all of a sudden, we start to see wind chills in the single digits by like 7, 8, 9 o'clock Thursday night. Here we go into midnight. -2 is what it's going to feel like. Then -6, then -10, then -13. And this is Friday morning. Friday morning, as some of you are still going to get up and go to work. It's going to feel like 13 below zero. Oh, I'm not done. 17 below zero? How's that feel? Whoo! I don't want to know, but I will because I'll be out too. 18 below zero with the winds howling 30 to 40 miles per hour, maybe some higher gusts. Keeps going down. 19, 20 below zero. Remember the other several days ago, I said we could have wind chills 10 to 20 below zero on Friday. And some of you are, come on, come on, man. Come on, man. There you go. Now it's not me saying it. These are the weather people saying it. 21 below zero. How low is this thing going to go? Well, it starts to come back as we get into Christmas Day, but still, as you see, 13, 14, 15 below zero wind chills until the winds do relax sometime during the day on Christmas Day, which is Sunday. Whew. There's just a lot to cover here, and I apologize for the map mix-ups here. But anyway, I want you just the take. This is not ever going to be perfect. This is not television all knotted up and bowed up and like a present. Oh, it looks pretty. This is not that. Okay, this is down and dirty weather coverage. This is the way I like to do it. I don't like to do it television because you get 3 minutes and that's it. Here I'm going to take up about 20 to really explain what's going on. I hope you understand that. All right, here comes the front. But remember, yesterday I told you it is going to stall a little bit, waiting on that deep low pressure system, which is just going to deepen as it moves across the plain. So today and tomorrow morning, tonight, tomorrow morning, quiet until we start to pick up the moisture flow. Some of it's going to come in from the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico, plus what this low pressure system's carrying with it as it strengthens across the middle part of the country and into the Great Lakes, packing with it a lot of punch. And look at the winds ramping up here. Lots of wind. Those equal lines of pressure right there. Whew, that's coming in. So rain at first, Thursday morning through Thursday midday. The transition doesn't appear to happen until right at dark or after. So we're talking anytime past 4:30, 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. That's when we're going to begin to see that transition from west to east. So here we go into Friday, leftover snow showers and flurries behind the system. This is going to be a quick mover. That's why we're not predicting a lot of snow. And excuse me, that's why I say don't focus on the snow. We're going to get some. Maybe some of you could get an inch or more, especially west of Bowling Green. But this is not the main story. The main story is the impact of the low and the wind and the cold, the extreme cold, maybe even the dangerous cold. On Friday, Friday is still going to be a brutal day to be outdoors. Here we go into Christmas Eve day. That low still blowing a lot of wind and maybe some flurries left over, although the sun will reappear for Saturday and to Sunday. Here we go into Christmas Day. Pretty quiet. Another little system tries to impact the upper Great Lakes. We'll get a few clouds and maybe a passing flurry, but notice this front to the south of say Kansas City. It's going to come in backside of the high. So we'll get a warmer flow, and this is going to begin our warm up as we get into next week. So it's going to stay cold temporarily, but it's going to stay like a frozen tundra around here beginning Thursday night, all day Friday, Saturday, Christmas Eve, Sunday, Christmas Day. And then by Monday, we finally recover a little bit more in temperature and get above freezing, barely. And then next week, 40s, 50s, maybe even 60-degree weather. Crazy, crazy stuff. But thank you for watching. Just know that you've got still today and maybe early tomorrow more, or much of the first half of the day tomorrow to get everything done, because you just do not want to be out on Friday. I'm telling you, this is fair warning. You don't want to be anywhere but at home, safe and warm on Friday. All right, I've got to head to the radio station, Sam 100.7, to do the morning show and to give away some stuff and to get you ready for Christmas. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the radio.